Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker, and we're underway from Philadelphia. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it! Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw is there for Rondé Gadsden. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert from the gun. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
It's Herbert once more. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Eagles
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Dotson left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive, extend it out.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. at the 4-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Makes the catch. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
21. 180. Set.
Herbert now. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
At the 39-yard line.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're through 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start out 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hurts now from the gun. That's Smith on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kicked off Cam Hart. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 11.
Let's go.
And the Chargers 1st down.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Let's go, let's go.
Back to the air, Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First and 10 from the 32.
King, Bill King. Great.
Barkley off the pistol give. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hurts to throw. This one snagged, finally caught, and he lost the football. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
21.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
14. Chargers 8.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first down, Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. Taking a chance at the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No, they get him yet again. Dante Jackson takes it away.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Ready.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Set.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chargers.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Herbert throwing again. Caught on the slant. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Herbert again. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. All right, they got the job done. 2-point conversion successful, and as a result, a 2-point lead for them in this second half.
Yeah, the biggest deal right there, it really didn't matter if they kicked the PAT or went for 2 and ultimately got it. The most important part was breaking the tie. And I'll tell you what else it does, Kate. It really starts to mess with that opponent's chart over there. Everyone has them going into the game. When do I go for 1? When do I go for 2? Yeah, this coach just sped up that entire process with that decision.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that brings up 4th and long.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Draw play here, Hampton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Herbert's pass intercepted.
This our last play of the quarter.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
1st down, a run with Barkley. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Makes the score Eagles 22, Chargers 16.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Philadelphia.
Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Now he's past the 25. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down, Chargers.
Hey, Ram.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Not quite good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Chargers will line up.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, the answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Headed out right. Take it in over the middle. It's Dotson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by a couple. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
No touch, no touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
He'll look to throw it. It's his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. All set to go now from the 35. Back to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They run it with Saquon. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take the lead on that successful kick. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he has it down inside the red zone before going out. Wow, a little inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Toward that left upright, and no good! It bounces off! And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.